Okay, this is a MG that I bought, MGB for parts. Very nice car, got wrecked, and I'm pulling the doors off of it. I'm going to use the hood, the front fenders. And the other day I was reading on the internet, Emil and I talked about the doors, and they say the only difference in the doors is the glass. To put these doors on an MGB GT, which I've got out back, that I'm doing now. I've got all the, I can't find anybody that knows anything about the, that you can, that guy knows what he's talking about. So anyway, I'm going to use these doors because they're excellent. Still got, if you look in here, the sound deadening from the factory in it, and I can't imagine anybody going all that work to do that. But we talked about the doors the other day and how they come off. And I got that door over there right off. It had Torx heads in it. Something happened over there. This one's got the old style, well, I know I got them here someplace. The old style, no, I hadn't taken them out yet, that's why. Where are they at? Screw in, see right here, Emil?
Okay, yeah.
Like a Phillips head. Okay, it was one up here and this one right here. That was a bear to back out. I went and bought a impact screwdriver. And I beat the crap out of them, and I worked on them, I jacked on them, I did this, I did that. Finally, I got this one out. It's not out yet, it's still in there, but it's loose. This one right here, I managed to get about a third of the way out, and from so much beating on it, it screwed up the head. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. I thought about it, I don't know if this will work. Just cutting it right here and right here down to there, and then see if this thing will slide out when I take this one and this one out, if it'll slide out, and then I can get this out and put a new one in.
Okay.
Because what holds these doors on is on the back side of the hinge on the door is a cage, and it goes like a rectangle, and they bolt into the cage.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's kind of neat, but yeah, the last video Emil and I did, it was about taking the fenders off of this thing, but these all seem to come off okay so far.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at on this.
Neat old little car, this one.
Do what?
Just a neat little car, this one.
Oh, it is, yes.
Right on. And this is the other side?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
And like I say, I took this one out and just, it didn't take me 5 minutes to take this one off because you can see somebody had it off before, but see the Torx head?
Yeah.
And they just screwed right out.
Okay, cool.
My idea, anytime you put something like this in with fine threads, I put never sees on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So,
This fender looks all right.
yeah.
Thought it might have a little crinkle in it, but I got that right there, but that's all right.
Okay. Here's
Oh,
the
check that. Oh, wow.
Did you think of doing it that way?
I thought that it could be done, but I never really thought about what to do there, but.
Okay, the car got hit in the back end. Well, it pushed all this forward, and this door was locked in. You couldn't open it. So what I did, I cut it, didn't relieve it. I cut the second cut, and apparently it just had to move a hair. And I put a, how did I do this? I put a screwdriver behind it in the door, and then I held the doorknob, the door handle, I pushed a button in, or no, I pulled on it, and I hit the button with a hammer.
Okay.
Popped right open.
Oh, wow.
And that's the door there. There's no damage on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
yeah, I'm very fortunate.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at with that. And that door, these fenders, this hood, and everything's going on the car out there.
Yeah.
The seats, everything that I can get off of this is going on the car out.
Yeah, those seats are all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
Got brand new carpet in it.
Yeah.
Put in by a professional carpet installer. Okay, I've been working on 3-4 cars now at the same time. And so the other day, I took the MGB GT out and had it sandblasted. Good job, no complaints. Brought it back home. I took it out today. I picked it up tomorrow about 11 o'clock, trailered it home. About 3 o'clock, I rolled it off. I put it in this room out here. Then about 6 o'clock, I sprayed it down with Osphos to keep it from rusting. And apparently, we're in Florida, so it's humid all the time. And apparently, there was a lot of humidity that day. And so I decided to paint the car brown. It's kind of a neat color.
Oh my. Oh my. Wow. That's
what happened in a period of a few hours. He finished sandblasting around 10:30. I got it home and got it in here by 3 o'clock and then sprayed it down after supper. And this is what happened. The humidity did all this.
Wow.
And this is pulling, which is a good thing. You see all the rust that pulled up? Rub your hand on it. And the more you rub, the smoother it gets because it takes the rust off of it.
Wow.
And that water, the humidity in the air, did that to that, which is friggin' incredible.
That is crazy. So how's the body after everything got
Body's as good as I thought it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, for a MGB GT. And
Is this lead?
Period. Huh?
Is that lead?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the way they put them together way back.
Yeah.
There's a little dent here. This is where something hit it, I think. And then there's one right in here someplace. But, you know, I got a little rust back here, which you can expect. It was bumped back here. They worked on this fender. And that's what's neat about taking one down and looking at stuff like this right here. I'm assuming this was done a long time ago because that's lead. You know, and I don't think there's a seam there. No, there is a seam.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. This is a piece.
That's a factory lead
Right.
piece, yeah.
And this is the lead to connect this fender.
Okay.
And I didn't really find anything like this. I knew this rust was here. I filled it in. This was new, and this was a dent.
Okay.
And this is where I put the dog leg in it.
Yeah.
And
So now it's body and paint time.
yes, yeah, I'm going to start. Probably, well, obviously this coming week. I'm going to do the top, and clean this all up. Do the top and primer, and probably across there. Then I'll start doing this. So yeah, I'm excited about it. It's really better than I thought it was, but I got some rust there, and for an MG that's, how old is this thing? 50 years old?
Oh, this thing is 52.
52, that's right. 50.
This was actually made in '69 though, right?
Right,
So it's
yes.
about 53 years old.
Yeah, so how can you beat it? The floors were bad in it, the rocker panels, the dog legs, but the rest of the car is okay.
Yeah. Well, no one's gonna cry about you pulling it apart and putting a V8 in it, you know?
No, because it was on the verge.
If you didn't save it, nobody would have.
That's right, it was dying.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pleased in it. There's some really surprising rust in it that I don't know. I guess the master cylinders fit here,
Yeah.
and I don't know why this is where the pedals fit, and why it would rust out here. But you can see it down in there where it rusted.
Maybe that brake fluid will cause rust if it leaks.
Yeah, that could be it.
All right. Well, that's definitely cool. You're wow. It's that will get you a patina real quick, right? That's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
How much?
How I should take it to the car shows with this rust on it.
Just like that, huh?
Just like that. That's the way it was.
Yeah, right.
See the door down there?
Yeah, yeah. That door isn't too bad, Fred.
No, but them doors are better.
Yeah, the other doors are better.
Yeah, those doors, not them. Those doors.
Yeah. Well, we're in Plant City, Fred. It's okay.
Yeah, my wife gets on me all the time. But yeah, I'm anxious too. We talked about it in the other video, taking this front end out and putting that front end in there in this.
Yeah, you got a really nice parts car out there, Fred. It's,
Yes.
It's gonna bring some really good parts of this thing.
Oh,
Make it
yeah.
brand new again. Neat.
Okay, we're back on the MG, and the other day when the meal was over, we looked at it and it was all rusty. Well, I shot it down with another coat of Osphos, and this under the hood hasn't been touched. And you see how good it is, see how the rust continues to come off. And I'll get this last, and I'm going to leave this until I get a lot of the work done, but I'm going to try to find from right here across the top, because what I want it to do, I got anxious, and I wanted to see what it looked like, and I wire brushed it down. And you can see this is all pretty clean, turned out nice. And the back hatch, watch it step through here. The back hatch, I got it too, but just from the other day, it's setting here, you can see it's starting to rust again. So I got to get on it real quick and put some primer on it and stop this rust. You can see it there and over there. And it's amazing, but we're in Florida, expect that. And this fender, I'd sprayed them down, and they had some rust in here on them. So I resprayed them. You can see it took it right down, and I'll wire brush this. And same thing with this one. Look how bad that one looks.
Yeah, oh, man.
Yeah, all it is the rust, the Osphos.
Yeah.
It's coming off.
Yeah.
And, I can wire brush this down and prime it.
Are you gonna use these fenders?
I'm going to use these fenders, I think, on the car outside that I'm going to make into a race car,
Yeah.
and use the fenders off of your old car on this one, the fenders and doors. And I found out the other day, the doors they say fit, but you don't trust everything you see on YouTube. They say the doors fit, but I would think they're right, the windows don't fit.
Right. I guess the wing panels here,
Yeah,
they're shorter on the convertible than they are on the coupe. So
Okay.
you'd have to change over the wing panels from your doors, I guess,
yeah.
somehow to make it work.
So that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, with the hood off of your car, the side panels, and you know, this thing looked rusty, but for a British car, it's in pretty darn good shape. I was surprised the floors were
It's not
long enough.
bad. Yeah. Once you did the floors, it actually looks pretty solid. Hey, I mean, that little piece right there, but
Yeah, and that's nothing structural,
Yeah.
you know, and then it's almost in the same place over there. And, you know, the rocker panels and the dog legs were rotted out. But other than that, the car is pretty darn good.
you can start putting her back together, Fred.
Yes, I'm excited. I've been cleaning the windshields up, the dash and all that. And
And you're gonna take all this front bit and take it off the other car, huh?
this part, you mean? Oh, you
No,
mean right.
yeah.
Yeah, the suspension, I'm going to unbolt it like we talked the other day. I think there's only 4, 5, and I've seen a few more someplace else bolts, but it should be relatively easy to, I think. We'll find out in about a month.
Yeah, right.
So,
The suspension worked great on that car, so
good.
Nate, it's looking good. I'm actually quite stunned when I saw it all covered in rust. I was like, yeah, but it looks really nice.
But remember, this was all covered in rust. I
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah,
And this, say I haven't done anything here. I could come in here with a Scotch Brite and just knock all that off, and it'd be ready to paint. I mean, this,
cool.
and I may do that. I may just when I do this, come in here, this wouldn't take me 30 minutes to clean. I had to prime it and have it all done.
Cool.
All right.
Right on.